first part about today is we're gonna kind of review multiplication division all at once by doing mixed operations. Unfortunately, on my sheet of paper, it looks like a plus sign. We're gonna do that later. This is actually a division sign. That looks even worse. Okay, right? That looks terrible. That looks terrible. Anyways, so you just do it exactly like what we did yesterday. Keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. And I really shouldn't teach you a really sneaky trick that you could use on these problems if it's multiple choice, but I will. But I should. I want you to know that. Okay? So, but here's what you do. Keep the first one, 2x squared minus x minus 6 over 2x squared plus 3x minus 2. Change the division sign. Flip the second one. X squared minus x minus 6 over x squared minus 9. And then you have this other one at the end. There's multiplication between them, so you don't change anything. Like what, Jane? What else do you think about doing? Exactly. If it was division, you would keep the. Keep, change, flip again. Oh, if there's ever a division symbol, okay, all you do is flip the one that's second. You know what I mean? Like, keep this one, change the symbol, flip the second. If there was a division symbol here, you would keep this after you had flipped it. You would change the symbol, you would flip the second. Okay, it's always the one after. Now, that is going to be extremely annoying to factor. Okay? You guys know how to factor it. Okay, but let's go through it. Maybe there are things that we could do first. I mean, I happen to know that I can do this. This is even very difficult for me. I'm starting in the middle because at least it might give something away. The middle is x minus 3, x plus 2. Over x minus 3, x plus 3. Well, I don't know if that helped out or anything. Maybe it did. You could, but I was hoping that it might give away some of the other things. Luckily, they've given me some prime numbers and ones. Like this one over here on the bottom. This one over here on the bottom has to be 2x in the front and x, and then it's going to have to be plus 1 minus 2, I think. No? Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. That's what it has to be. Good one. Good one. Good one. You're right. Plus 2x plus 2 minus 1, right? Plus 2. Sure. You want a cheap shortcut for this? Oh, I got another cheap shortcut. But I shouldn't be showing you these. But let's take a look at a shortcut. Okay. All right, guys. Here's what I was going to show you. Now, bear with me. Some people are going to understand this. Some people are not. This is going to be reverse factoring using root. This is factoring using the roots. You see this guy on the bottom? How we guessed and checked at it? Normally, you'd have to do the AC method, which still everybody in here sucks at. Okay. So here's another way that you can kind of do it. You can kind of guess and check at it. You plug this in, right? Oops, I messed up. Instead of it being 22, it should be minus 2. So you plug it in. Now you happen to know, right, that where this thing equals 0, normally you would set it equal to 0 and find the roots. Do you know what I mean? If you take the opposite of the roots, the opposite of these two numbers right here are what goes in the factored form. Do you know what I mean? So the problem with this being is that that's not hitting at -1. That's hitting at 1/2. And if you had set this thing in parentheses equal to 0 and solved it, what would you get? You'd add 1 to one side, you divide by 2, you'd get 1/2. So I happen to know that it's going to be 2x minus 1. You don't like this? This is terrible? Okay. All right. Well then, do me a favor. We are going to have to use the AC method on 3 problems. Okay. All right. All right. You could guess and check at it. Let's play again. Let's play again. Let's play for 2x squared minus x. 2x squared minus x minus 6. Let's plug it in. And it looks like, oh, this is not working out well. These are too hard to use the calculator. We might have to go a side route. Sorry about that. Whoops. What's up? What's up? So, any event, well, look, we're going to get to practice factoring. This is a great, wonderful day. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's only one way to make 2x. This also has to be an x, right? And there's a couple ways to make 6, but somehow I got a feeling it's going to be... Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's going to be minus 3 plus 2. That was a good guess and check. That'll work. That'll work. What do you mean, guess and check? Guess and check is just as it sounds. That's why I always hated it. We are guessing at it and then multiplying them back in our head. So, whoa, let me. You're right. You see? It's got to be the other way. Yeah. Right? This has to be the minus. This has to be the plus. Because 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times negative 2 is minus 4x. Plus 3x. Minus 4x plus 3x is negative x minus 6. What's up? Not important for right now. Okay. How about this one? Well, I'll tell you one thing. If you're looking at this top thing, there's only one way to make 1. We got to have 1 at the end. We got to have 1 at the end. This is a negative. So let's see. 2x, 4, 4 and 1, 2 and 2. I think it's going to be minus 1, 2x, and 2x, right? Let's see if I guessed it right. 4x squared minus 2x is minus 4x plus 1. Let's play again. Guess and check. Once again, we could do the AC method. We just don't have time in our class to do the AC method. It would require 5 times. We'd only be able to do 1 problem. I mean, it's got to be 2 and 1. And let's see what else. I think it's got to be 2x, yeah, plus 1. And let's see, x. No, I think it's going to be minus, to be honest with you. Right? It's going to be minus, and it's going to be minus. Now let's see. 2x squared minus 4x minus 1x is minus 5x plus 2. All right. I'm not going to lie. That was extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. That would absolutely be the single hardest problem on your entire test. Okay. That was really hard. You're not even done, but that was really the worst part because now watch what we're going to do. We're going to do 2x plus 3. Do I see anything in the bottom? No. Okay. What about x minus 2's? Okay. Look, here are x minus 3's, those canceled, and x plus 2's, those canceled. 2x minus 1's, remember, 1 for 1, that's all you can do. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, that's the final answer. 2x plus 3. And that was it. So let's practice one more time, number 5. So let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, I know you guys are working at your seat. I'm just going to start the initial part, right? the first one is multiplication, so everything stays all the same. Well, if I could write plus 8x plus 12 divided by 4x minus 20. And then the second one is going to be a keep, change, flip. So you got to flip it. Okay. So here we go. From here, the next point is awarded for factoring correctly. You know, or 2 points is awarded for all this factoring correctly. Difference of two squares, this one has a GCF. This one is going to be, you know, plus 6 plus 2. And the bottom has a GCF. This one just stays the same. The bottom is going to be 5 and 2. Let's see, let's just cross stuff off. So this and this cancels away. 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 I mean, this is ridiculous. 2 and the 8, 2 goes into itself. This is going to be 4. And so the answer is just, oh, look at that. And there's a 4, and there's a 4. And so, yeah, it's just x. That's definitely a test question because I could see right at the end if you did the answer, you know, if you wrote the answer correctly.